Let's take a look at what I actually picked up at the auction yesterday in the light of day. You can see here we're going to start off with the dress form that I purchased. It's a nice adjustable dress form. I paid $10 plus the buyer's premium, and I'll show you a little bit later what I found out in my research about these things. We can move on to these Cuzone spoons. I thought I had 18, but it turns out I actually have 36 of them altogether. 3 dozen. And then the John Deere, turns out it's a manure spreader, a little toy, die-cast toy there, or pressed steel I guess is what it is. Then over here is the Bryant and Mays match safe, or Vesta safe, as the English call them. And then you can also see here I got this nice pair of lamp tables, mid-century, what I think the kids are calling Hollywood Regency these days. Paid $10 for those. And then I got this great lot of science fiction books, about 40 of which are by Robert Heinlein, and I happen to collect Robert Heinlein books, but I think most of these are probably going to wind up for sale. Some interesting notes. There's a nice little box set here by Del Rey, and I'd never seen one of these before. This is a book set in Heinlein's Starship Troopers universe, but by an author by the name of Mark Agers, or Agers. I'm not sure how that's pronounced. Additionally, in there were some H.G. Wells and some Ray Bradbury books. And in the other room, I've got a Tolkien set. So all of those books I purchased for $2. Another $2 purchase was this lot of puzzles, and I actually didn't care about the puzzles at all. What I really found interesting in here was this. It is a 1938 catalog from the Johnson & Smith Company, and it has all sorts of toys and novelties in it. People collect vintage catalogs, and I think I'm going to do pretty well. I'll show you in a minute what the research has shown me about these things. We're going to have a look at what I found out about the values of some of the things that I picked up. We'll start with the Heinlein paperbacks, and you can see here, I'm looking at the sold items history on eBay. We can see here we've got 277 results, and there's 99 cents for a book, $1.99 for another, $12.98 for 6, $3.50 for 3 books, $1.29. There's $126 in a buy it now for 36 paperbacks, 99 cents, $3.39. Again, these are all sold items, and obviously my $2 investment should do very well on those. And then we've got the Cuzone spoons, and I generally start by going to replacements.com. That's where I find out the pattern names for things, and any sterling silver or silver plate or even stainless steel flatware. You just click on the silver tab at Replacements Limited, and then look up the company name. It's marked on almost everything, and under C, you can see one of the most popular C silver manufacturers is Jean Cuzone,
When you scroll down at replacements, if you look over here on the left, there's a button here that says click here for image gallery. If you click on that, you'll see all of these handles that pop up, so you can start trying to find the pattern name. And you just need to match up what you've got to what's showing on the screen. And I found Delphine matched the pattern name on the spoons that I have. So I looked on eBay and found that there had been 14 items that have gone through. I'm looking at the completed listings here, and only one of them actually sold, and that was for $15.99 for one single tablespoon, which happens to be what I have. Um, there have been a lot of things that haven't gone through and sold, but it's interesting what people think that the values are. Here's $24 for a knife and $60 for a fork, $60 for a spoon. Again, this is all stainless steel flatware. This is not silver. $55 for a spoon. Uh, it's difficult to see where they're going to get those kind of valuations, but I suspect my $2 investment for 36 spoons is probably going to be okay. When you look at dress forms on eBay, and I've done a search on dress form adjustable, you'll come up. These are again are sold items only, not completed items. I find that when you search on completed items, you wind up having to sift through a lot of noise of people who were asking too much money for their items, and that's why they didn't sell. Either it's broken and so it's not worth what they were trying to get for it, or they wanted $400 for a $100 item. So I look at just the sold listings, and you can see there are quite an array of prices, all the way down to $20 here, but a lot of them are in the 90, 80, well above the $10 that I spent on my dress form. So I think I should be fairly safe with that. The Bryant and Mays match safe that I got, you can see here again there's a pretty wide variety of values. $25 for this one tin, $10 for that, $9.50, $55. The style of tin that I have is this portrait style that's mentioned here. That one sold for $9.87. But then down here, we had one that sold for $56, and then another for $66, another for $21.37, another for $66. So again, a pretty wide variety of prices, but all well more than the $2 that I spent on it. We'll jump down here to the Johnson Smith and Company Novelties catalog, and you can see here at the prices, again these are sold items. Prices are doing pretty strongly, and if you scroll down just a little bit further, you will see the 1938 catalog, which is the exact same catalog that I have. Got 11 bids and sold for $43.95. Now mine is not in that good a condition, but it is certainly in better condition than this 1936 catalog that sold for $26. Again, I paid $2 for mine. And then last, the lamp tables they present an interesting dilemma when searching for things. There are table lamps, and there are also lamp tables, and what I have is a combination lamp and table, and so I I put in combo on my search and still wound up with just 26 results, most of which do not bear any resemblance to what I have. You can see here somebody got $6 for one, and somebody got $80 for another. Here's one that sold for $55. I paid $10 for my matched pair. I think I'm going to do fairly well with that. That will likely wind up selling on Craigslist rather than on eBay because the marble tabletops are extremely heavy, and I always say that with heavy things, the only person that really makes money is the post office. So I think I'm going to do pretty well with what I purchased, and we'll have a look at that later this week.